is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
I grew up in a whole different generation that shit talk was common. Now, I go ahead and I play a fighting game, and God forbid that I make a joke, or I say that someone sucks and is a button masher. It's like, oh, that was so insanely disrespectful. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't even know who the person is who I'm playing, right? I have no knowledge of who the people are on the other side of the internet playing these games. I'm not making insanely hurtful personal insults about them and their character. I'm just saying their gameplay sucks, right? There's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. Everyone's always going to say, if you lose to someone and you got sour grapes about it, you're going to say they're a scrub, right? It's just a common thing. And the fact that in the FGC this has become such a prominent thing now, oh god, you can't fucking make fun of others and stuff, it's like, what are you talking about, right? And of course, for me, I'm always under the microscope. God forbid that anyone else does it, it's fine, but if darksydephil does it, he shows up on the Scrub Quotes Twitter account, and all my detractors fucking redo it and get content out of it and stuff. It's like, so stupid, right? It's so dumb. That's not the nature of how it used to be in that community. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, he's drinking salt!
Did I hear that Wings quit the Lolcow podcast because Keen was giving his trolls a platform? Someone had mentioned that a week or two ago on here that he was quitting the podcast. That's the extent of it that I know. I've literally never listened to a second of the podcast, don't know anything about the podcast, don't care about the podcast, don't want to listen to the podcast. The only reason I know about it is because you guys came on here and said, are you aware that like entire episodes of the podcast are about you? And I'm like, no, I don't know why they would be. I'm not part of the show. I never agreed to be part of the show. I never even had a discussion about the show with anyone. I don't care about the show. I'm not going to talk about the show. I think, again, with a show like that, what they want to do is they want to talk shit to goad someone into talking about it, so now they have something to talk about on their show. Because they need to feed off of others to have a show, because without feeding off the drama of others, they have no show. Because that's what happens with these drama circles. These people have no talent, so they need to goad other people into reactions, so that they can then react to their reactions, because that's how they make content. It's not like, oh, we have a show with all these interesting set topics today that we're going to cover. It's just nonsensical drama, right? So, yeah, like, I don't care about the show at all. I never did.
Nope, that's my lie. Got him. Got him.
Lie there, you liar, you.
I'm good at lying.
People outright told me, are you aware that on the show, they're not only doing entire segments about you, but they're all saying things like, Phil, we know you're listening. And I was like, no, I'm not listening. I've not heard a second of it. The only thing I hear is secondhand from people in my chat, or one of my fans telling me on the back end, you know, are you aware that there's entire hateful segments or entire shows about you? I'm like, no. To watch or listen to the show, I'd have to care about the people on it. I don't. So, you know, I don't waste my time in stuff I don't care about, you know? I'm not going to watch content from things that don't interest me. Lolcow culture does not fucking interest me in the least, so I don't care who's on the show. You know what I mean?
I really think that he watches too much WWE. Because it feels like, no, I'm not lying, dude. It feels like, it really feels like he tries to make his channel like that, where it's full of drama. It's all drama, right, yeah, so that he can get more views.
Yeah, and we're feeding into it right now.
Create controversy and to get views. Oh, that's me.
Like I said, he's still finding ways to monetize us after all this time. But
yeah, he enjoys that. He lives by that.
The thing that got me is I made that abundantly clear, and then you got someone like Turkey Tom who made a documentary about me, and then he tried to say he wanted to just like interview me, and I'm like, I'll consider it. And I asked you guys, and you guys abundantly told me no, don't do it, so I didn't do it. And then he literally said in a video, oh darn, now I can't milk Phil anymore. I guess I'm done milking him. And I was thinking in my head, these people actually think it's healthy to say that they want to milk other people. Like, they think that's normal behavior. Oh, I just milked someone today for toxic content so I can make money. It's like, do you not understand how fucked that is? How immoral that is? How dangerous that is? How I mean, I can't believe people sleep at night doing that, except that I understand there's a lot of people on this planet who have no conscience. They don't care who they hurt as long as they make money. So, and that's what I mean. Like, that's the kind of people who are involved with that show.
That's like me, right? That's like me. You are someone who has no self-awareness, and you think that you're the most important thing.
You know, who the fuck wants to be involved with a show that says, we're a bunch of lolcow farmers who milk you for content? Are you out of your fucking mind? That's the most disgusting, toxic thing I've ever heard in my life. I don't want to touch that with a bazillion-foot pole. That, you know what I mean? I don't care how much money you're going to pay me. You're out of your fucking mind. You'd have to be a dumbass to be involved with that in any capacity. Whether you're a lolcow or a farmer or whoever, you'd have to actually have low mental capacity to be involved in that content in any way, including making it or watching and listening to it. You have to be an idiot. And I'm not an idiot. So that's why I have nothing to do with it.
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
That kind of content, it's very simple. It's the immoral milking the dumb. That's exactly what it is. Immoral people who don't give a shit how they make their money, milking stupid people of their money. Say 5 things I've been doing wrong in the last 48 hours. Okay, let's see. I played games poorly. I begged for money. I snorted and cleared my throat too much. I told bad jokes. And I breathed. Top 5 things I did wrong in the last 48 hours, according to my detractors. There you go. Play me out, Paul! Alright.
All that is true.
It's covered in blood.
I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect.
Okay.
And more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat. And my
This is so
hair
creepy.
stand on end.
Why are you such a prickly grouch? Let's say that. Why are you such a prickly grouch?
If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be. Say what I must be. To survive every beast I face and every wound I bear.
Why is it that I never have blood on me, but she's covered in blood?
Enough talk. I will be plain.
I want to taste you.
Perhaps tonight. Perhaps later.
It's like,
But I want it all the same.
why is she so fucking
Do
weird?
you?
Who wrote this dialogue? Who wrote this fucking dialogue? This is written by like a fucking 15-year-old. No.
Your loss, I fear.
No.
One day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt.
No.
And you will wish you could return.
That is the problem. The dialogue's terrible. Like, you really think that's how she would have reacted? Oh well. Just immediately she's like, oh well, I give up. Right? No. The dialogue is bad. I'm sorry. Like, that kind of dialogue is so bad. It doesn't feel organic or real. It just feels like some fucking horny nerd wrote that scene because they wanted to have fan service for people who are also horny nerds. Hey, get a better writer to write those scenes and maybe someone will be interested. I don't want to see what a horny nerd thinks of this relationship. Sorry. Sorry. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Alright.
Asexual Phil. Someone just said I'm a nerd, or excuse me, I'm a prude. No, I'm not a prude. I'm just not a horny nerd. You understand? Like, I actually get laid by my wife. I don't need to have horny nerd fake romance in this game. You get it?
Really?
I like how you're laughing too.
I haven't had sex in ages.
That's great. I guess we'll see next time what happens. All right, guys, thank you so much. Until Baldur's Gate 3 continues on Friday, be safe. See you later. Okay.
For a $5.01 tip, that is the biggest contribution of the night. It's been a slow night for contributions, so, not too hard to take that position. Okay. Okay, by the way, I received a $10 tip during this segment from an anonymous tipper. Thank you, whoever you were. You were the biggest contributor of the night, by far. As you saw, guys, a very slow contribution night. Not that they all have to be great, but, yeah, this tip right now actually pretty much doubled, what we made tonight. So, thank you to the anonymous $10 tipper here.
Great progress, great fun. For those few who did support the stream, thank you. For those who hung out with me tonight, thank you. Had a great time. This game is outstanding, and now it feels like now we're finally hitting the real game. Does it not feel like that? Like now we're like 16 hours in. By the way, I got a giant bill due later this week. I need help with it. That's begging. For sure it is. But that's also me being transparent because I need the help.
Stop it. Get some help.
I will just say this and leave it at this. As you all know, as I talked about it extensively at the end of January, the trolling, meaning the fake memberships on this channel, have basically hurt me financially in a big way. Okay? Now, it's not going to last forever, but right now, I'm hurting. If you like my stuff and you wanted to help out, swing by this marathon on Saturday and please tip to support the stream. That way, let's say you got a gifted membership this month and normally you would have bought one, please come contribute on this marathon on Saturday. That way I could put that towards the things it was supposed to go towards, like bills, okay? I would really, really appreciate that if you could. That means I need professional help. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.